All right. Boolean values and expressions. So Boolean is what? Has two options.
True or false.
True or false. Or you could think of them as 1 or 0. But mainly it's true or false. So I'm going to bring up this cool program I found the other day called Idle. It works pretty good. I think we've seen it before. Maybe once. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah.
Does this Boolean correlate with the search engine's Boolean? The and or not? So like in Google when you type something in?
Yeah, the not would be, yeah, it's... If you think about it, when you're searching for something, it returns the ones that are true. In other words, that matches your search criteria.
Right.
So yeah, it's kind of the same. But really, the ands and ors are not really Boolean, but not is like not true, not, yeah, so it does relate. All right, I'm going to start a new one for today. Let's do new file. I'm going to save it as today, because we're going to have to submit something today. I know you're like, darn it. Make you do so much work in this class. Okay. This is going to be OCT2 in class.py. Okay, so I got to make this so we can see something beyond this. All right, so here we type true. What does type do? Does anyone remember? Someone's got to know.
Oh, it tells you what type of variable it is?
Tells you what type of variable. So when I run this, oh, I didn't tell it to print. So I'll just do it over here. Type true. Since I didn't tell it to print, it wouldn't come up, but I can tell it in my shell, and it does come up and tell me it's a Boolean. Okay. Now when I do type true with a lowercase t, say, huh? So it is case sensitive. So true has to have a capital T, and I actually made that mistake this weekend. I was writing a Python script to do something, and I accidentally put it in with lowercase. I'm like, why is the darn thing working? Okay, so let's look at a few other things they talk about here. So if we say 5 equals 3 plus 2. So since it has the double equals, what's double equals? Right, so relational operator. This is saying, is 5 equal to 3 plus 2? And the answer is true. Now I'm going to bring this back down so I can edit it. So now I'm going to say, is 5 equal to 3 plus 3? Answer false. See how that works?
Yep.
Okay, so I could also do 5 equals 6, and it's going to be like, nope. Try again. Up so y'all can see it. Here they have J equals hell. Go to hell. Okay. Then J plus LO equals. Now, how did that work? Well, first of all, we made a variable J, which is HEL. Then we said J plus LO, so it concatenated or put those two strings together. It says, is that equal to LO? The answer is yes. In a lot of languages, you don't use equal signs for strings, but in Python you can. Okay. All right. Now, we also have some other stuff. X equals Y, the answer will be true. X is not equal to Y. X is greater than Y, less than Y, less than or greater than. It's just showing you some of the different things you could do. Okay? Easy enough there. Nothing new. Those are comparison operators. Okay. Y'all got the not, didn't you? You have not there's not equals and there's equals. There's a big difference. Okay. All right. Boolean values can be assigned to variables. So age is 18. Then we're going to say old enough to get driver's license equals age is greater than or equal to 17. So what it's going to do is it's going to do the math, checking if age is greater than or equal to 17. The answer is going to be what in this case? True. That's going to be stored into old enough to get driver's license. So true. Then it's going to say print true. It's going to print the variable which is true. Easy enough there. Okay. No problem there. Logical operators, okay, and, or, and not. That's kind of what you talked about. are used to add stuff together. We also talked about modulus earlier in the class, and modulus is in here as well. Okay, so we can do ands, we can do ors. With an and, both sides have to be true. Okay, let's try one of those. If we say
Oh, and so in here you just write and.
yes, and yes, I know it's kind of crazy. So if we do 5 equals 6, we'll say 5 equals 5. The answer is true. But if I did 5 equals 5 and 6 equals 6, what do I get?
True.
True. But what if I said and 6 equals 7? Because both sides have to be true. But what if I said 5 equals 5 or 6 equals 6? What do I get now? Okay, but what if I did that and now I change 6 is equal to 7?
True.
True still, because with an or, one or the other must be true. What if I said 5 equals 5 and 6 equals 6 or 6 equals 7?
I have no idea.
Now I got 6 is equal to 7 again.
I think it's true, but it's still true.
It's still true because the right-hand side has an or. So it evaluates the parentheses first, and it's going to determine that 6 is equal to 6. So it's going to be, we know this is true, and this is true, and this is false.
But if it's or, it's still.
Right. So true or false gives us a true. Then we have true and true gives us a true. Easy enough there? Pretty simple. Okay. All right. And that's kind of what we just walked through. Okay. Both sides have to be true with an and. One side has to be true with an or. A not negates it. So if we said, let's try this. Not 5 equals 5. It's false. Because we know 5 is 5 is true, so not reverses that. Everybody say that? Everybody got that?
So if you did like the parentheses and you put the not on the outside of the 5 equals, like not parentheses 5 equal 5 and 6 equal 6, and you do it all together, does the not reverse it so where it's a or instead of an and?
So what's going to happen is it's going to take the not 5 is equal to 5. So it's going to take the true and make it into a
No,
false.
like if you put the parentheses around the 6 and 6 too.
So in other words, remove this and put it at the end.
Yeah, because like I know that it usually makes it a or and.
Well, okay, that is, it's going to evaluate in the parentheses. So we got a true and a true. So that's going to be a true. So it's going to end up being a false.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Okay, yeah. So we reverse the entire thing.
What if you made it like a 6 equal to 7?
Okay, so if I put a 7 here,
Yeah.
so now it's going to end up being true. Because, why? What do you think?
Because it switches the or and says it's one or the other. So.
So it's going to say 5 is equal to 5 and 6 equal to 7. False. Not false would become true. So it's not that it always switches it to an or. Whatever that evaluates to, it does the opposite. Okay? Okay, simplifying Boolean expressions. Set of rules to simplify and rearranging expressions is called algebra. We know about that. We know about order of operations and all that. You can add them together. We just kind of did that. We did ands and equals and nots and all that stuff. Okay? We just did some nots. Let's try this one. I actually didn't do this one. So not x equals x. Okay, I don't know the answer. Let's look at this one first. So we have not x equals x. So x is not x. So x is not equal to x.
True.
Then not that is going to be true. I think it'll be true. Well, that sucked. The root doesn't know what x is. So they didn't give us a value for x.
We never typed it in there.
Oh, yeah, because they probably had it up here at the top somewhere. So if we said, so hold on, let's do this one again. X equals 5. Okay? So now if we bring this one down again, We got true. Okay, so it does work. We just didn't have the value in for x. That was crazy. Okay, conditional evaluation. We talked about modulus. Y'all remember that? Okay, so this is check if it's odd or even. Okay. Did you know that 2 is the only even number prime number? Who cares? Okay. Did you know that multiplying 2 odd numbers always gives you an odd result? What? Hold on. So if we did, let's switch to another calculator. I don't believe them. So 5 times 5. Okay.
Yeah.
7 times 21. Okay, maybe. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I never even thought about that.
The
What?
first line, x, is divisible by 2. That's how you prove if it's even. Which
Right.
means if you time a number by itself, it's adding
Okay.
2 of them.
Yeah,
so it
that's
makes
true.
2.
Nice. So, yeah. I just never thought of that. Never thought of that. But if you add 2 odd numbers together, they become an even number. That's what it
Now
is.
divisible by 2.
Okay. All right. So pretty easy there. Nothing special there. Then we have a flow chart for a condition. We have our condition and it's either true or false, and they can do something either way. Easy enough there. What's this thing called right here? Flow chart. That was a test question. Wasn't it one of them on there? What is this thing? Is it pseudocode or if Boolean expression do something else, something else. Okay, easy enough there. All right, if true, pass, else pass, then we could always do something else. So we have a condition again. It could have a true and a false that way. The true could do something. Nothing special there. All right. Then here they're just checking for less than or greater than. We could change them together with else if. You guys have already seen that. But there's something we're going to get to here in a second, which I want to do. Nested conditions. We already talked about that actually in one of the days. We already talked about that. Return statement. Return just returns the results of something. We actually did that in one of our methods. We did that, didn't we? Like 2 weeks ago? 2 days ago? 2 class sessions ago? I think we did. Logical, we already talked about those. This is kind of what you're doing for the Coast Guard. The one I want to get down to, we talked about type conversions many times. We cannot convert hello to an integer because hello is a string. You can't do that. Okay. You know integer. What is integer? Does integer round or truncate? Truncates, exactly. Okay. We got floats. Now we're getting the part I want to do. We're going to play with turtle again. We're going to make this bar. Aren't you excited? Okay, it says the turtle is multiplier. The full documentation can be found here. Oh, we don't want to be a scripter. Here's a couple of new tricks. We can use turtle to display text on canvas. Method is right. Okay, you can also fill in a circle with fill. We already did that. So we can write a draw bar. Let's start with some code to get started. We need this. Now, if you have your book, you can actually copy it. And the book's online, so it's not a big deal. So I want to go to this file here, and I'm going to put that in here. Okay. Now, this is not complete. What do we need to do? Anybody?
Import.
What now?
Import turtle.
Right, we did not import our turtle at all. Let's do that. We're going to do that here. Import turtle with a capital T or lowercase d. Import turtle. I'm going to get rid of these 3 dots. I don't know why they have them there. I'm going to try compiling it, see if we got any errors. Ooh. Wait a minute. Am I in the wrong file? Hold on. Let me close out my shell. Go away. Make sure I'm in the right file here. Okay. No module named turtle. So So is the turtle with a lowercase t then?
It's turtle dot parent.
Oh,
It's
lowercase turtle than uppercase turtle.
Okay, XS is not defined. Oh, because this is our code to run. We need the code here to, first of all, we got to make a turtle. Okay, so here they're saying assume that XS are and tests are ready. What the heck is XS? Come on, someone help me figure it out.
That's the name of the turtle.
No, test is the turtle. Oh, it's numbers. It's like our values here. I'm going to cheat and go down here and copy some code in. It's just down below. I'm going to copy that code in right here. I copied that in. Hopefully you guys can all do that so you don't have to type it all. Then I'm going to copy this. What?
Copy from 1 to 27.
Yeah, you can actually copy the whole thing, I think, right there.
Okay, so I did that, but it's not. It's just like one giant line.
Okay, let's see what it does. We're going to fix it. I win. Okay, did you copy this whole section from here to here? Actually, you need this, and then you need this. I copied from 15 to 22. Okay, if you copy this whole thing, copy this whole section right here and add import turtle and you got
I
it.
did that, but what happened was I had the VS part, the 4A and XS, I had that part underneath the turtle stuff, and then.
Oh, instead of, because it was VS upstairs, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I just had to get rid of that.
Oh, V and XS. No, it's the same one. Oh yeah, you had to change the V to an A. Yeah, that's all. If you just copy this whole code, you'll be done. You just have to import at the top. Okay. Well, mine didn't produce that. Did anyone's produce that right there?
No.
Yeah.
Wait.
Did the whole thing? I don't believe you. Okay, I don't believe me, 'cause mine didn't work. Hold on. Yeah, because the method's changed a little bit from the top. There you go. Copy the whole thing and it works fine. Yay! Isn't that awesome? I like that.
I'm just gonna get rid of that.
I don't know what mine's doing, but it's not copying out.
Okay.
Okay, so copied it all, and I just left that. That does not go there, but
No, it doesn't. It's not.
I don't know what it's doing.
Okay, I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, you're missing all the line breaks is what you're missing.
Yeah.
I need to figure out.
Here, look at my screen, or look at yours. Make sure you get the line breaks. Look at the page and the thing at the same time, so then you can just put the line breaks in. Okay, we need to fix mine. Mine's got an issue. I want y'all's help on fixing it, though.
What's your issue?
Watch. Does anyone see what my issue is? It goes off the screen. How can I fix that?
You make the window bigger.
No, don't want to do that.
Would you have to move the start point over?
There you go. How do I do that?
Was it set or something?
Can we use the go-to?
Oh, yeah.
So we should be able to test.goto. And if we're starting at 0, 0, we want to go
Negative.
X, Y, so it'll be like negative 50, comma 0. I'm just guessing. It actually worked, but that's not kind of what oh, not quite enough. So we need to do Pinup, and let's go negative 150. See if it works now. Oh yeah, I think we got it. Perfection. Oh, okay. So I added this code right there. Getting there?
Slowly.
Natalie, I still think my shirt's more colorful than yours. I got more bright pink than you do. So ever get to work? Yes?
Yep.
Yours work, Summer?
I'm still trying to put the line breaks in there. There's a lot of stuff I have to erase because
Yeah.
I like did everything.
I've had that before. So we get that chart. Okay. Easy enough to do. I need to look real quick and see what the heck we're supposed to be doing today, because I got to make sure we do what we have to do to put in the class. And it is, what does it say for in class today?
Post or something like
Today, furniture. The heck was furniture?
You sit on it.
What y'all were reading, it didn't say furniture, it says bar graph. See, look, it says bar graph. See, what sucked is I'm using his stuff, but he didn't tell me what he was going to do each day. So I don't know what he did each day, so like, what could he have possibly done? Okay, we got to make our bar charts better. We can't just stop there. Well, I gotta wait. So everybody's got this to print?
that. Yes. Alright, let's see what we got over here.
Yes, ma'am.
Import total lowercase. Oh, you got it in here twice. Just type total.
And delete all that up here.
Just two.
Yep, like
Is it, I
that.
thought it was 3 words or something.
Make that little bubble up here. Okay, now it is.
Pale red violet.
There we go. You're working. Everybody got the work?
Yeah.
You got the work over here? Yep. You got the work? Yours working over here? Sure?
Legit broke it by changing the colors.
And
Legit.
go.
Red violet to the violet red.
Gotta fix it.
Dang.
Nice.
This is just-
Yours working?
And then the part that says like Pinup.
Nice. How about yours over there, Nathan?
Ooh, I have no idea.
Okay, good, good.
I need another.
Kaden, is yours working?
Uh-huh.
Do I believe you or not, or is it that green thing behind it? Nice. Else all good? Yours work, Sarah? All right. The reason I wanted to check everybody is for some reason I was looking, some of you are not submitting what we're doing during the day. Either that or those are the people that are just skipping class. It's like, why do so many people have zeros on this stuff we do in class? I mean, come on, this is a no-brainer. Do you all agree? We literally do it in class. Exactly. So I was like, why are so many people getting zeros? Okay. Now we need to make it better. How do you want to make it better?
Change the color. I changed the
Change the color's boring.
No, it's not.
Okay, I want to change the color every time we run it. No, I mean, not every time, every bar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every time we run, it's different.
Yeah.
No.
Come on, help me. How are we going to do this?
Um,
So it says test color right now is blue-red. So blue lines and red insides. Okay, Okay, let's see what their color is doing. First of all, we got two methods. Our methods are called draw bar and, or is that our only method?
That's our only one.
Oh, wow. Okay. How can we change the color?
Can we just change the color and the method?
Yeah. Can we just add more colors to that list there?
Let's try it. See what it does. It's going to be like, sorry, too many arguments. Whoa, we killed it. Wrong answer. All right, come on. There's got to be a way to do it.
I would just change it after it writes each time.
Define, draw a multicolored bar.
What if, that might work, but what if we take that color and move it inside of the bar? You know what I mean? Watch this. This is just an idea. I don't know. I haven't tried this yet. What if I take that and put it inside the bar thing? Put it right here. We're going to put it right at the top.
And then you change it after it turns.
Let's try it. So it's still working. So we didn't screw it up. So how could I possibly...
Can you make it a different color each time it turns? Or
What if we modified our method to accept two new arguments for the different colors? How about C1, C2? What do you think?
yeah.
C2, C1. Everyone with me so far? Now I got to change something else. What I got to change? Don't I have to change it down here somewhere?
Yeah, the draw bar.
Right here. Let's just change it to red, blue. I just want to get it to work, and then we're going to worry about changing the colors. Is that opposite, or was this what it was before?
Opposite.
Oh.
That's opposite, yeah. We scroll back up for a second.
Scroll back up.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't see what you typed up. Alright.
All I did was I modified the method header of draw bar to have C1, C2 for color 1, color 2. Then I added that line that said test.color. I put, and why did I change it from test to T? Anybody? Then why I changed it from?
I'm saying it's T.
Because right inside this method I called it T. So I need to match. So now I'm saying T.color is color 1, which is right there, and color 2, which is right there. So everybody got that addition at the top that we did? But we need to figure out how to change its color. Okay. So, what are we doing with it? What is XS? XS.
The numbers there, or the bar height.
The list.
It's a list, but what are they representing?
The bar height.
The bar height. So when I run this, you'll see, so we should have a 48, and a 117, and then a 220, and then a 240, and so on and so forth. Okay,
Is there any way to do the colors as a number or not?
well, I'm going to do two things first of all. How can I randomize those numbers? Does anyone know how to randomize a list?
Couldn't you use RGB colors and use random?
Yeah, but remember, it only supports certain. We could, but how do we do Python random? It's very easy. It's called shuffle. So what I could do here is I could literally just have my list and type in random.shuffle.
Wait, so it moves the list around? Or
Yeah,
does it-
I just want that. Let's see. See if I did it right. Yeah, I have to import randomize. Have to import random, I think. Yep, I got import random. I'm just changing my code a little. I'll show you what I did. Oh yeah, now mine's in a different order. Look at that.
Oh, I put something in there that broke it.
Okay, all I did is I'm trying to make mine a little bit different. I imported the top. I imported random. I imported random. See right there at the very top, right there. Import random. Then down here, I added one single line. I added random.shuffle XS.
So does that just shuffle around the existing numbers?
The existing list. It takes what we had and just moves them around. It doesn't add any new ones to it or anything like that. We would have to generate numbers and add them to the list, but we're not doing that yet.
Could we do a list of colors and then shuffle it around?
It's kind of where I'm heading.
Okay.
It's kind of where I'm going.
Mine's not working so far.
Did you import random at the top? Did you add random at the top right there? Y'all see that random? Everybody import random? Second line down?
Okay, so mine keeps doing this.
Something wrong with this? 'Cause I keep seeing
Something doesn't
something about this.
indented. Oh, you got it indented. Why? Say okay.
Okay.
Got something
Over
indented
here.
when it shouldn't be indented. That shouldn't be indented at all. There you go. Okay, unexpected. You got another indent. You got to move them all the way over.
Okay.
You got to move them all the way to the left.
Alright.
Can you scroll down on your code?
To my random line.
Random shuffle access.
So I took the list XS and I used the random class, the shuffle method. Right here. So it said random dot shuffle. What am I going to shuffle? I'm going to shuffle XS. So every time I run this, it should now be in a different order. Isn't that better? So if I run it again, I should get a totally different order. Yep, totally different. So far so good? Everybody got that?
Mine is still not working.
Go down to the bottom where it says for A and XS, and make sure you include blue and red. See where you have two draw bars on there. Delete the other one.
No.
Yeah, you can only have one of the draw bars on there. So this is the first one.
The first one's what?
Okay, no, wait, yeah, but wasn't there something different between these two?
Yeah, see, this one is the one you want because it has a string that I use to put the C1, C2 in that one.
Yeah.
Delete that one.
You need to put the C1, C2 in here, and also put in the T dot color.
Okay.
And then you need to put that T dot color line in there. Got it indented. Just indent the tab. There you go. T dot color.
C1,
I'm
C2.
getting into it.
Yeah. And delete this. This one, right there. Delete that.
What did I do?
You really don't need that type line.
Okay.
Interesting.
That
I'm
looks
getting
right.
there though.
Look at my colors.
There we go. Alright.
I don't know what I did though. I broke it.
Yeah, you did. You got two sets of graphs for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, because you got two loops. Because you're working on the next part.
Yeah. I was trying to do it.
Alright. So we know that the way, okay, so XS is a list. Everybody with me? It's a list of numbers which are now randomized. So for each item or each A in that list, so in other words, we took a 48 and then we draw a list based upon that 48. Then we took a 117, we drew another one based upon that. So what we need to do is we need to randomly pick colors, but do we want to have another loop inside there, like Natalie did?
No.
Because if we do, we're going to be printing lists inside. We're going to be printing the bars twice or multiple times for each color. Correct?
And that's kind of pointless.
Yeah. So that's not what we want. We want the colors. We want each bar to be a different color. So if each bar is a different color,
Like the inside or the border?
either or. Let's change the inside. Let's work on changing the inside only. So if we want the colors to change, just of the bars, we really can't do it here. Where do we need to do it? We can't do it right here. Where do we got to do it? In the method. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this whole blue-red thing. Now I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to get rid of C1, C2. I know, we just added it. But we want to keep this color thing. But we got to make it work. So hold on. Oh, wait a second. Undo that. Bad answer. Put it back in there. Put it back in there. Put it.
Yeah, how do you undo?
Control Z. Because we're drawing a bar for each number. So while you're right, we need the colors there. So we had red. I'm thinking here. Trying to think. It takes a while.
You mean blue, red?
Red, blue, blue, red. Same thing. Really doesn't matter the order at this point. We're going to change that. So what we want to do is each time we call draw bar, we want it to change. I'm going to test something here. Don't do this. I'm just going to print out A. I want to see what A has in it, okay? It should print. We have 48, 200. So those are the different. Okay, so we know it's working. Now, can I print this? Don't go anywhere yet. I can't do that. So I want to know if I can do that. Oh, hold on. I'm just trying to, I'm thinking here what I want to do. Okay, I still can't do int that way, but it's okay. It's all right. But we can print out the value of A. So what if we make a new list? See, Natalie made a new list of colors, didn't you? What'd you call it? Okay, colors. Very, very good there. Red, blue, green, pink. There we go. We got some colors. Okay. Now, what if I want to do something in Python? I'm going to put this down here so y'all can still kind of read what I got. Well, I didn't want that to happen. Okay, I want to do Python random number between 1 and 4. Okay, I'm going to generate a number between 1 and 4. Let's see, if I remember, it's pretty darn short. Import random, we already got that. Random integer, that's what I wanted. So down here, I'm going to do print. I'm just testing this before we do anything. Rand int 1, 4. Just testing to see if it works. Still doesn't like it. Oh, random int is not defined. Does anyone know how do I fix that problem? I need to edit my thing at the top. I need to, from random import asterisk. From darn it. Can't do that? Hold on. Hold on. Isn't there a way to do this? I'm trying to get this to work. Oh, rand int. Import. At that?
Yeah.
Should have been able to do them all at one time. Okay. So it is printing out a random number.
But it's doing like,
Is it between 1 and 4?
yeah,
Okay. So it is working. Okay, I added that line up there at the top. I'll see that right there?
from random import random, or random.
From random import randint. So then down here we know it's printing a random number. So what if we did this? I know it's going to work. So I can't make it any easier to see. I can't move my monitor too much.
Can we make like the numbers 1 through 100?
Ah.
I did it.
List index out of range. Oh, it's not 1 to 4. Hold on, it's 0 to 3. Did you already beat me to this?
She got the colors.
I got the color change, but it does like eat
Mine's better.
the first bar a couple of times off. I don't know how to mix it.
Just like this. We're going to explain what all this does here in a minute.
Bar test.
Oh, mine's kind of similar.
Mine's better.
Bluefish.
I'm the winner.
Wait a second, go back.
Yes! I win. What I did was, let me explain what I got. Obviously, we got a list of colors. Y'all agree? Then I don't need this line anymore. That's bogus. So we're printing out test A, but instead of the single color, I said, here, let me move this up so a little higher so some of you can see it. I said, pick me a random integer between the values of 0 and 3. Because this list, red is actually 0, blue is 1, green is 2, and pink is 3. What other colors do we have?
Light blue.
Swipe right on your.
It's the same thing, just copied. Ah, I can't get it to stay over there. Light blue. How about orange?
Aren't you gonna have to change the number for?
Oh, you're right. Good catch. We're going to fix that in a second. There's my orange. Well, those are crappy looking colors that time. Okay, let me let you all catch up to there, then we got to fix it. It's not quite there yet. Is anybody following what I'm doing here?
Yes.
A couple of you? See, Natalie, you were close, but I beat you.
No, mine says random it is not defined.
Did you do from random import random at the very top?
Oh, I have to do int.
From random import random int. Really, seriously.
How do I,
Type from.
wait, from?
Yep, random. Import. Randint.
Okay.
Done.
That's good.
you draw that black line at the bottom?
I don't know how that
Because you
happened.
didn't do pen up, pen down like I did.
Um,
Oh, so you added white to color. Pale violet. Ooh.
It's not white, it's old lace.
Old lace. Oh. Ooh. So, kinda with me? Who's not there yet? A couple of you? Okay.
So I don't know.
Just the end parentheses.
I think I'm missing something.
I just,
It's not a line.
Did you ever put your pen back down? Pen up, pen down.
So what was the pale red violet?
pale red violet.
How do you even see your screen? It's so dull.
Pale space violet piece, oh. Pale violet red. So there we go.
With your index out of range, what should bring you good? Because you said 5, you got 5 colors, you only got 4 colors, so add another color in there. Add orange or something. Okay, do you have 5 colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there 5 is perfect? Or it's not working?
What other colors?
Name.
I know that's what I'm trying
Random,
to figure out.
I'm really.
Oh, you also need to import random as well.
Dark green, light green, pale violet.
Under it, above it, either. Import random.
Silver top of it.
Still got random list to make that up. Yep, you good. Alright, so. You should be able to do 5. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Oh, 0 to 4. Yeah, you got a 5 there. Either add another color or.
Dang it. How do I do this? I don't know what I've done.
Very nice.
Should be.
Summer, do you ever get it?
No, it's sort of orange.
Is it arrowing out or what's it doing?
It just has a line. It's not making the graph part.
Oh, duh. I thought this worked.
Rand int is not defined. Oh, there's an int. Go to the right top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
Oh, you
just
got
looking.
rand int up there. Where else did you type rand int? No, that's random. That's shuffle. Right there.
Okay.
Missing an N on both of
Okay.
those actually.
Oh.
And the next one. Run it again. Is it popping up with the OK button? Already running. Still pulling.
I just want this to run. the
C.
way I want it. I did it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's this? Okay, that's fine.
Alright.
It's random. Yeah.
I'm just gonna add a whole bunch more colors.
It's working. All right. So we're getting there. Everybody got this?
On the random, when we do the end range, couldn't we just do like the length of the,
That's what I was gonna do. How do we do that, Natalie? Tell us.
well, I had to look it up because I didn't know how to do it in Python, but it's just.
Should be colors dot.
Oh, no, I did LEN parentheses colors.
Oh, okay, so it's backwards. LEN parentheses colors.
Cause I thought it was colors dot length parentheses, but
Yeah, it's so if you do length dot colors, it will automatically go to the length of our colors. That way we can add more colors. LEN parentheses colors rather than the 5 or the 3 or whatever you guys have in there. what that'll do is it'll take the length of our list and return that as a numeric number. So now when I run it, it should do it, and it should go by the length. Now, I don't like the way this is running. Let me get one so you can see what I'm talking about. Whoa. Index out of range. Did I hit something?
Too many colors or not enough colors for the amount of bars there are.
Yeah, because I'm getting.
Shouldn't
colors
matter.
and Colors.
Hold on. From 0, the colors.
Yeah, I guess it should.
That should work.
Each one, there's a.
Oh, -1.
Oh,
Yeah, my bad. -1. Because length, if there's 5, it's returning a 5. But the valid numbers are 0 to 4.
I can't believe I didn't think
All right. So, does anyone see a problem with mine on the screen?
Because of the background, you can't see some of the lines.
I do not like my line colors. My line colors should be like blue or black or red.
so.
And that's it. I want my line colors to be blue, black, or red. Modify yours so the line colors are only blue, black, or red.
Yeah, should be.
How about if I did this? So I'm going to do line color. I'll call mine LN. LN colors. And I want red, blue, or black. Going to get rid of all them girly colors. Now the question is, which one does that pertain to? Is it the first number or the second number? I think it's the first number.
First one.
Done. Fixed. Should I run it and see?
I hope it works.
Yes, I got a blue line, a red line, a black line. Perfect. So we did it right. So now you can see the results. All right, I'm going to show you what I did.
Oh, there it is.
I could have just modified the order of colors and told this one to only pick, the first 3, but
Which one I did?
Okay.
that's what you did?
Yeah, the first one was colors,
Cuter
ran
colors.
0
Ooh.
to 3 or something.
Yeah, but you got black in there. Oh, okay. See, I could have done that, but now we have.
And then I started on the fill. I
Yeah.
started where that one leaves off.
Ah.
So my fill colors will never be my line colors. So I will never be able to have that confusion.
Oh, I like your thinking. Okay, I'm going to fix mine. I like what you did. We're going to go back and fix it like that. So I'm going to go up in here, and I'm going to say black. You're like, please stop changing it. So I'm changing this one back to colors. So where should I go? 0 to what?
2.
0 to 0, 2. That's wrong. That's right. No?
That's right.
That's right, okay. So this one should really start at
So there's no one.
3.
-1.
I got -1. I like that. So now my bar color and line cover can never be the same. Very nice. That's a good one. But what if I want to fill it with red with a blue bar? Darn it.
This is not the setup for it though.
It won't do that.
So you want us to undo that?
Could we do that? Yeah, actually we could. We just have to,
You have to do the L colors with the letter colors.
yeah, we'd have to do the line colors and then just,
Integers that represented never equal.
then we'd have to check if we returned a red and a red, but that's way too much work for today. All right, everybody get to this where it's at least got,
I need to copy your
Oh.
code.
it's somewhere, I mean, I don't care if you have LN colors or just this. Because in here we said use the colors list, pick a random number between 0 and 2. So it either did red, blue, or black. Then it said use the colors list, pick a colors between the 3 and the end, which would be green in the end. But, you know, it could do, no, we could put red in there too, but I think Natalie's having way too much fun at this.
Can you go over?
To the right? Do you have some other weird colors in this? She's got gray and light gray. Man. Nice.
Mine looks like a chocolate.
I feel like this is
Whenever I take the LN colors out of this one, like how you have it, then it changes my graph back to the, to like, it will make the outside color green too, that's the same what I'm on the outside.
Looks like it's blue and red to me.
Okay, well before I was going like, several of them were green and then I put the LN back and then it turned into red, black, and blue again, but you don't have that right there.
Yeah, because yours should either be red, blue, or green. Let's throw a black in there.
This is like this.
Oh, you're using it.
Yeah, and so whenever like I do that, it comes out like this, but you don't have that on there.
I don't have function keys.
Well, you're still picking between 0, 1, and 2, so that's still the same. Yeah, if you just add black up before green, then you have the same one.
But I don't know how to set it up.
That's how I do a little, I don't know what.
Yeah, right there.
I just do that.
Oh, well, it's fine. I just.
So now your bar should be black, red, blue, I guess, is that color you pick?
Yeah, mine's still not working right.
Still not getting black.
Oh, duh, that, no. I don't know why it's not doing it, but I don't care.
Alright, we're about out of class time. Submit a color, a picture of what you just did. Just a picture. So much easier for me to grade pictures. I don't have to download your code and make sure it
Can I
runs.
show you something real fast that I discovered that?
What?
Okay, so I have just screenshots, so if I screenshot it, can I just upload
Oh,
it?
sure. Definitely. Yep, definitely.
Because that's easier than.
Yeah, that's fine. Any type of picture is fine. Alright, so isn't this more fun trying to figure out stuff like this?
What was the screenshot for Matt?
Oh, look at this one, I like it.
Shift, Control, F4, I think. It's on the left side. It's Shift Command F4. Shift Command F4, then you highlight it. Or you go in Google and type screenshot on Mac. It doesn't.
No, it's Shift Command 4, not F4.
Oh, is it F4?
It's 4.
Oh, it's 4, not F4. Sorry.
I was sitting here and I was like, it's not working. Why is doing F4? And I was like, I don't get it.
All right. But y'all submit that, and I think we're good for today.
Furniture?
What?
Furniture 10-2?
It's bar graph.
I renamed it.
Okay. I just need to reword it.